Good morning. Welcome to class.
Good morning.
I think this is day 16. Yay, team. I wanted to start with a story. The story is about a man, very poor. He survived by going to the train station and begging. And he had these particular 2 boxes that he sat on. That was like his real estate, his spot. And he got by. There was enough each day to provide his minimum need. Years went on, but one day somebody said, "So what's in those 2 boxes?" He said, "I don't know." That person said, "Let's open them." And you know what? Like a king's fortune inside. Those same boxes he'd sat on for years and years. And the story's about us because we have the great fortune of our spiritual presence. But we're satisfied with the little bit that we get from the external. The spiritual presence is the internal. So that's how we come to yoga. Practice to go inward and discover the fortune that we have inside. So with that thought, let's focus inward. The body still, the spine lengthened, the shoulders wide, head well balanced, the breath soft and easy. Please inhale very deeply and join me for Om. Mukunda, would you be my responder this morning?
Yes, I'd be happy to.
Thank you. And the rest of you, please do mute yourselves. Hari Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
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 Jai Shri Sakuru Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Shanti. What a beautiful voice you have, Mukunda. Okay, let's begin. We'll start with eye movements. Without moving the head at all, roll the eyes up and down, up and down. Several more times, very gentle and yet thorough. Center close. Then a horizontal movement, eyes open, all the way to the right, straight line across, all the way to the left, straight line across, and continue. Center and close. Now circular movement, Imagine a large clock, look to 12, eyes open wide, roll the eyes around, going clockwise, nice and slow. You want to get every number along the rim of the circle. You can think 360 degrees instead of 12 numbers. Just roll through each part. And when you get to 12, reverse direction, counterclockwise. If there's jerkiness, slow it down. A nice wide circle without strain. And when you get back to 12 center, close. And then rub the hands. Rub with a lot of vigor. When you feel the heat coming to the surface, and bring the hands up. Put the center of the palms over the center of the eyes and make a nice seal. So the heat is sealed in, the light is sealed out. Let the eyes absorb that energy, that warmth, that healing strength. You can also open the eyes, let the eyes rest in pure darkness under the palms. Deep breath in. And then lower the hands, use just a fourth finger to lightly caress the edge of the eyelids. And then crossing the arms, reach over to the earlobes and give a series of squeezes along the edge of the earlobe. These are acupuncture and acupressure, both. They're some of the important points. They enhance our mental alertness. Give a good squeeze, several good squeezes. Then release and shake the arms out. And please come to tabletop for cat and cow. And you know the drill, just make the C curve alternating with a completely arched spine. When the head goes under, exhale. When the head rolls up and back, inhale. And let's do it 10 times. Each of the 10 times, get a bit more movement going. That's internal as well as external. Get a little better inflation to the lungs. Or squeeze the lungs more as you exhale. Okay, one last time. And let's sit back on our heels. If that's comfortable, if it's not, legs around, cross-legged. And we'll go into shoulder rolls. If you don't have furniture around you, your arms can be out. If there's furniture nearby, keep the hands on the shoulders and make circles with the elbows. This can also be with the breath. Inhale up and exhale down. Get as much movement as you can. So the back is moving, the shoulders are moving, the chest is moving, the ribs are moving, the lungs are moving. Get it all coordinated. Inhale up, exhale down. Reach back, reach up, reach forward, reach down. Good, and shake the arms. We'll begin Surya Namaskaram. So, get the pillows off your mat, socks off your feet. Please stand at the front edge of the mat and take a moment to balance and lengthen. It's called Tadasana. I always think of a gymnast who completes a routine, lands on both feet, ta-da! So I think of the ta-da that way. And we all know what the gymnast looks like. They're so fit, okay? So aligned, so balanced. And how would that look in your body? With a lengthening here, widening here, lifting here. Just feel it. Breathe into it. And we'll begin Surya Namaskar. So one palms together. 2 length of thumbs, stretch up and back. 3 coming forward and down. 4 the left leg back and the knee down, look up. 5 the right leg back and make that inverted V. 6 lower knees, chest and chin. 7 slide forward, roll the head up. 8 the inverted V. 9 left foot all the way up. Right knee down, looking up. 10 right foot up to join the left and stretch it. 11 little bend in the knees, extending arms forward and up and back. And 12. Okay, release the arms and walk in place. Second round, the same, but leading with the left arm, leading with the right leg. So 1, palms together. 2, stretch up, arch back. 3, forward and down. 4, right leg back. 5, left leg back. 6, lower knees, chest and chin. 7, slide forward, lifting the head. 8, downward dog. 9, right foot all the way up. Look up and back. 10, left foot up. Get the leg straight, stretch down. And for 11, bend the knees, reach out, slowly up, arch back. And number 12. And arms down, step in place. And one with the breathing, same movement, the breath instruction. 1, palms together, exhale. 2, stretch up and back, inhale. 3, forward, down, exhale. Left leg. 4, left foot back, inhale. 5, right foot back, exhale. 6, lower down to the floor, deep breath in. 7, hold the breath, slide forward. 8, downward dog, exhale. Left foot, 9, left foot up, inhale. 10, right foot up. Exhale. 11, stretch out, up, inhale, back, and 12. Down. Give the arms a little shake. And we'll add this, that, and the other. The variations, I think you know all of them. And just do the ones that you like. Okay, if I introduce something you don't like it very well, just don't do it. So 1, palms together. 2, stretching up. Straight up, not back, just straight up. Lean over to the right. Go nicely into that stretch. Feel it across the rib cage. Breathe into it from inside. Then straight up again. Stretch up, lean over to the left. Again, feel it across the ribs. Nice stretch. Then straight up. Come forward and down. Forward fold. Then put the hands behind you. Lift them up. Fingers interlaced. Okay? And rotate, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down. And release the hands down. Let's put the right leg back Your choice, knee up or knee down. Then both hands up on the front knee. Lift the spine up so it's sort of vertical. Then lift the hands up. Stretch a little. Then hands back down. Let's twist. So the right elbow going across the left knee. Both palms together. Look around. And release that. Hands to the floor. Left foot back. By the right foot. Lift the right foot. Lift it high. And open that hip. And bring it back down. Lift the left foot. Lift it high. And then open the hip. So it's like the left buttock that's on the top of the right buttock. Then put it down. Let's go on to plank. Get the right distance between hands and feet. So I'm sliding my toes back. And then come forward so the body's one long straight line. Engage the abdomen. Then if you got the strength to bend the elbows, don't watch because I can't do it. But you probably can. Just bend the elbows, skim the floor with your chest, then roll up and back into cobra, and press the hands. Return to downward dog. Over. Next, you'll be right foot, all the way forward. Big step. Left knee up or down. Both hands to the front knee, both hands. Lifting up. Stretch, arch a little. Bring the hands down. Let's twist. The left elbow crosses the right knee. Look around. The spine rotate. See if you can see the heel behind you. And return the hands to frame the front foot. Bring the right foot to the left. Or the left foot to the right, sorry. Straighten the legs. Stretch down. Let's twist. So right hand holds the left leg. Left hand goes up. Look at the lifted hand. Then lower the left hand. Hold the left hand on the right leg. Right hand looks up, lifts up, look up, and lower it down. And with a little bend in the knees, let's come into chair. The best chair you can make, a really good chair, the seat would be parallel to the floor. Maybe you can do that. But let's just work on it. Arms parallel to the floor, hips down low, legs super strong. And come up, arch back, and palms together. So shake the arms. Let's lie down. Please lie on your back. Spread the limbs out. Let the breath quiet. Let the mind go quiet. And we'll begin the backward bends. Let me remind you, just do these to the level that's comfortable. Don't push. Don't have the least strain. So let's go ahead and roll over. Put the palms flat down under the shoulders. Make the body long from head down to the heels. And press the palms, shift the rib cage forward a little. Get just a bit more space between hips and the lowest rib. Maybe there's an extra 1/4 of an inch there. The forehead down right at the center. Extend the chin forward, roll the head up. Just bring it up to a comfortable height, not too much. And let's hold using the strength of the back. In other words, not pressing the hands down. Just feel what's going on, which muscles are working, which part is stretching. How's the breath affected? Easy does it. Then press the palms, roll the head up a little bit more, maybe 3, 4 inches more. Widen the shoulders. Press the mid-chest forward. Lead with your heart. And let's start to come down. Let's roll down. Belly, chest, forehead touching. And then cheek to the side, put the arms down. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Going straight on, roll the body side to side, tuck the arms under. Get a nice deep tuck so the elbows come pretty close to the belly button. The hands can be in fists. Okay, chin to the floor, Salabhasana, so you can do both legs or just one. So both legs means they're zipped together in one unit. Let's lift up. Om. So either just the right or both legs. Use a lot of strength. Try to keep the knees completely straight. Reach back to the heels. Keep it very stable, unmoving if possible. Okay, if you have just the right leg up, now it's time to lower, lift the left leg. If you have both legs up and you're tired, ease back down, lengthen as you come down, and then relax. Deep breath in, everybody, left leg now coming down, relaxing, cheek to the side. Slow, deep breaths. And bring the arms out from underneath and put them on your back. Interlace the fingers. This will be now asana. Now, some of you are quite expert. I remember the last time I taught you. It was scary how good you were. So if your back is strong, you can put the arms out overhead. So you're like Superman pose. And we'll lift the upper and the lower body resting on the abdomen. So again, legs is one unit. Zip together. Let's stretch out and up. Boom. Just a gentle lift. Both legs straight. Chest lifted. Feel that strength in the buttocks, the back, shoulders, the arms. Look out toward the fingertips. And slowly ease down. Release the arms down, arms back beside the body, cheek to the side. Deep breath and sigh it out, rest. One more in this series, Dhanurasana. So bend the legs, catch the feet, forehead is down. Get a good strong grip on the feet. You can slide the hands a bit toward the knees if you've got that flexibility. And begin lifting up. Boom. So take your time to find the pose, to see what the body allows this morning. The hard part is getting the knees up. So give extra attention to that, for the stretch in the thighs. If you're quite comfortable, get the toes touching. And if that's easy, get the heels touching. And if you can do that, also get the knees touching. That's how we advance in this one. And the knees back down, gently, carefully, thoughtfully, lowering down again. And release into the floor. Let go all effort as though the body were melting. So release down. Turn the head to one side. With the breath cool and strong, storing up energy for the next poses. And then press the palms, fold up the body, child's pose, hips to heels, head to knees. Hands can be at the feet or out in front. And then walk the hands in place beside the body, straighten the spine, lift the spine, and we'll begin our forward bends. So shift the hips to the left, extend the right leg straight out, and catch hold of the left foot, and let's just move that leg back and forth. It's like we're working with the hip socket and lubricating it. And then check the ankle. If it's quite flexible, the foot can rest on the thigh. If not, let it rest beside the thigh. Bring the right buttock back a little so the toe is right in the center point in front, and lift the hands. Stretch all the way up the spine, up to the shoulders, up to the fingertips, and inhale. And then fold forward and down as you exhale. Catch the leg. And then flatten the foot. Sole of the foot should be straight up and down. Soften the shoulders. Let the neck relax. Feel the stretch all the way along the back of the leg. Feel it somewhat in the spine and back as well. Soft, even breathing. As you exhale next time, stretch down, slowly up. And let's switch sides. And I forgot to mention putting a little support under the hip bones, because that's going to help a lot to get the right kind of tilt in the pelvis. So if you haven't done it already, get a little bit of a lift. Mine is a folded towel. You can even fold the edge of your mat or put a cushion just to get the level of the hip socket a little bit above the level of the knee. So let's have the left leg straight. Catch hold of the right foot. And let's rotate the right leg back and forth. Again, feel the effect of that movement right there in the hip socket. Like we're lubricating it. And then check the right ankle. If it's nice and flexible, that foot could rest on the thigh. Otherwise, let it rest inside the thigh. Shift the left buttock back a little. Up and get a maximum upper stretch. Reach all the way up to the fingertips. Inhale, and then keep that length as you come forward and down. You catch the leg wherever the hands reach. Try to keep the chest forward, not rounded down, but forward and lifted. Look out toward the toes. Feel the stretch along the back of the leg. And let it be comfortable enough so that you can hold without moving around, so you don't feel restless. Let the breath be soft and even. With the next exhalation, go a little deeper and slowly up again. Shake out the right leg. And let's bring the soles of the feet in. Press the 2 feet together. And you can adjust bringing the heels close to the hips or further away as you like. And keeping the spine long. Let the elbows press against the thighs, pressing the knees down. It can hurt quite a bit. Don't let it hurt. If you're getting a lot of pain in the inner thighs, then keep the knees a little bit up or keep the feet a little bit out. This is called Baddha Konasana. So find a way of holding it that is gentle, that's pleasant. Feel the stretch that comes right into the groin. Let it be a comfortable stretch. And raise back up. Catch hold of the knees, hands underneath. Bring the knees up. And then extend the legs out. Right leg to the right. Left leg to the left. So we're setting up for Upavista Konasana. So then be sure that you're on your support. So the hips get a little lift. Press the heels away from you. Your legs can be nice and wide or just at a gentle angle. That's your choice. This one's kind of a hard pose. So come down, it's like a forward bend, but the legs are separated. So it's both that stretch along the back of the leg and the inner leg. And let's go ahead and do what we can. So lift up, stretch up, inhale. And as you lean forward, let each hand come out to the respective leg. So you hold on wherever you can. It could be at the knee or at the shin. We want the stretch in the lower back area. If you round too much, you'll lose that. So keep a lift in the rib cage and a length in the spine. Keep pressing the heels out away from you. Let the breath be an even and gentle flow. And as you exhale next time, come down a little more and slowly up again. Bring the right leg in, bring the left leg in, remove the prop from underneath the hips, and let's roll the back backward. Take your time, inch by inch, engage the abdomen, release downward, little by little, and return to Savasana, resting position. Take several deep breaths. Now please give a thought to which inversion would be suitable for you today. So we've gone over so many. You can do a prop under the sacrum, legs up the wall, feet on the couch. You could do headstand, modified shoulder stand, or full shoulder stand. So today I'm practicing on 3 yoga mats. I believe in comfort, the luxury of yoga, but that is really nice. When I come to shoulder stand, I take 2 of them, fold them into a very firm pad, but it gives me a good inch to put under the shoulders. So if you also have got an extra 1 or 2 yoga mats, just go ahead and fold it up, or if you have your blanket, fold it up, so that we get that very nice padding under the shoulders. And then come into the position according to which inversion you're doing. Some of you are going over by the wall. If you're going by the wall, take a prop with you, because either an ordinary prop or a cushion, because once the legs are up, you can slide that cushion in place and get a little more lift to the buttocks. Regular shoulder stand, the support of the mat or blanket comes right under the tops of the shoulders. Headstand, I think it's Alicia. You know what you're doing, just go straight ahead. So I'll instruct the shoulder stand. Lying very comfortably. Create a clear image in the mind of the inversion you're about to do. Think of it as both easy and enjoyable. Make sure the hair is away from the head. Clear the throat, or swallow if you need to. Then press the palms flat to the floor. Bring the legs up to a perpendicular. With a little oomph, swing the legs overhead and support the back. Raise the feet up toward the ceiling. So take your time. This is pretty dramatic for the body, so let it adjust. And be very watchful for all the sensations that come up. But as you find comfort, keep straightening. So the higher the feet, the straighter the body. And also straighten by bringing the elbows a bit closer, or bringing the hands down toward the shoulder blades. Feel the changes inside the body. A little more pressure toward the throat. Perhaps a bit of pressure in the face. This is a great rejuvenator, no matter which version you're doing. This is something that tones up organs, glands, nervous system. It sharpens the senses, helps balance the mind. Keeps us a little more steady emotionally. Takes tiredness from the legs. Corrects for varicose veins, piles, hemorrhoids. Improves respiration, digestion, elimination. Tremendous benefit to the entire circulatory system. A bit of rest to the heart as well. It's not to be missed every day, every single day. Let's give the body a short inversion. As you feel more comfort, you can try straightening a bit more. Some of you, I think, are ready for the Niralamba version of shoulder stand. And that means bringing the hands from behind the back to the front of the body. Do it one hand at a time. Eventually, the hands rest up against the knees. So the hands are lifted just as the legs are lifted. The balance is tricky. We'll just try it little by little. Or if by now your back is tired, bend the knees, knees down to the forehead. You can rest that way, or you can just come all the way down. During inversions, I like to rotate affirmation in my mind that my synapses fire properly, that I remember whatever I remember, that I remember whatever I should remember, see what I need to see, hear what I need to hear, and forget what I need to forget. This is quite fabulous as an energizer for the brain. Om Shanti. Let's begin to lower. So start by bringing the legs overhead. Headstand has its own version. You fold up and knees down with a lot of care. Shoulders down, legs lower overhead. And when you find the body sort of balancing, put the hands down away from the head. And then ease the back down. Lower the legs down. Return to Savasana. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Counter pose, not to be missed, but I'm going to teach a different version today. So from Savasana, press the hand, raise up to seated position, and then tuck the knees under so you're all the way into kneeling position. And this is the preparation for camel. Now I do it in a non-standard way. So why don't you watch me first and then we'll practice together. So up on the knees, toes are turned under. Just reach back and catch hold of the heels. So the whole front of the body is angled. So I keep a hold of the heels and just press the pelvis forward and it arches the spine. I tip my head a little, but I don't let it dangle because that's too hard on the neck. But just a little incline with the chin upward and then concentrate on the breath. So let's do it together. You start from this position, toes under. Just lean back until you can hold the heels. And then press the pelvis forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Little tip of the head, not too much. And a full respiration, like in fish. Okay, let's raise up. It's a hard pose. Now I'll teach it in the usual way. Okay. So usually the tops of the feet are flat down. Okay. And the hands press here at the sacrum. This may be a lot easier for you. So press the pelvis forward, elbows come toward each other, and again arch, but be careful with the neck. Breathe fully. And come up, fold up the body. Let's release the legs in front. Come around to a cross-legged position. And we'll do the short and easy version of the twist. So left hand pulls the right knee, right hand extends back behind you, and let's just rotate that spinal column. We've got a lot of leverage here. Left hand pulling back, the right arm leading the shoulder around. Don't overdo it, don't strain. But feel the spine rotating. And gently release, reverse. Right hand holds the left knee, left hand is back behind you. Let's rotate around. Spine is vertical. But move into it, ease into it. And release to face forward. Then extend both hands back. Catch the right wrist behind you. Inhale, lengthening the spine upward. Full lengthening. And exhale as you lean forward and down. And just come down as far as is comfortable. You might have a prop nearby that you can rest your forehead on. Soften the shoulders. So the awareness naturally flows inward when we're in Yoga Mudra. So let's not disturb it as we raise up again. So with a very gradual movement and with eyes sealed shut, eyes closed, begin to lift, 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 straighten. Bring the hands gradually in front. Keep the eyes closed. Form the chin mudra with the fingertips. And let's have a minute of silence. We'll continue with Yoga Nidra. So get whatever props you need, your blanket, your eye pillow, your socks and sweater. Go ahead and stretch out comfortably. And we'll do our stretch and release. So let's reach out, the fingertips, tips of the toes, the tongue extended, the eyes wide open, stretching in every direction, in every way. And release. Now the opposite. Squeeze the fists, tense them, squeeze the arms, the legs, the buttocks, the shoulders, and the face. Lift a little, tighten every muscle you can, tight, and then roll out the limbs, roll out the head. Let the body settle into place. And let's begin a mental scan, a mental relaxation. So just using the instrument of your own attention. It's kind of like a drone going across the body, just checking the feet, checking the legs, relaxing any part where there's a holding or a tension. Relaxing the hips, the pelvis, the hip joints, the lower abdomen. Releasing, relaxing, healing. Then bring that attention to the fingers and hands, the wrists and arms. Let the attention probe deeply, and wherever there's tightness in holding, soften, release, open, relax. Feel that sensation penetrating deeply, softening, releasing, opening, relaxing. And relax the entire torso, front of the torso, back, spine, shoulders, back muscles. Let the weight sink down a little. Let the neck, the throat relax and soften. Let all the parts of the face relax. The head relax. And take a moment to experience the entire body. Just notice how wonderful it feels. Just a slight vibration, all in harmony, all at rest. And then focus into the breath, that even, gentle rhythm of breath. And then forgetting about the body entirely, focus into the mind. Just take a look at what's going on up there. Take a look at the mind as though it belonged to some other person. As though those thoughts had no relation to you and your essence. Now let's go beyond the thinking mind. Thinking mind is just a part of our consciousness. So probe more deeply to find those realms of vast space, peace, light, and bliss. Rest in that. Ultimately, this is your own true nature. Please bring the awareness to the breathing and begin to breathe a little more deeply. Shake out the fingers and the toes. Roll the head a little. Nicely stretch. Yeah, like a new day starting. Now please roll over to one side. Now we want you to carry this feeling of relaxation right into the day. Don't leave it behind you. Press your palms, raise up to a seated position. Get your cushion, and we'll continue with our pranayama practice. So position yourself in your very best position, straight and long and balanced. And we'll do 2 rounds of Kapalabhati. Now I do 60 in a round, but you do as many or as few as you like. So spine lengthened, shoulders wide. Please exhale, inhale partway, and exhale completely, then inhale slow and deep and full. Get the lungs full to the brim and hold for a moment. And then control that exhalation. Long and gradual, complete. When you're ready, the second round, exhale, inhale part way, and exhale completely. Inhale, slow, deep breath. Get the lungs completely full. Hold that breath a few moments. Relish that stillness. And slowly exhale. We'll go ahead to a minute of silence. And this is a time to extend the stillness you felt during retention, 2 or 3 seconds. Let's extend that for 1 whole minute, breathing naturally, but with the mind held in stillness. So join me for 1 Om. 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 Chanting for the health, the well-being, the peace of the entire world. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Again, 2 more times. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace, with joy, with love, and with light. Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai, and Jai to the great yogis. Thank you for coming, day 16. Thank you, Mukunda.